Hi guys, Rob here. Now I've had a couple of DMs asking me around my training, okay, why I'm doing certain exercises and questions on my diet, which are fantastic and I love talking about them. Okay, I'm more than happily discuss anything I'm doing with anyone that does know me or has seen any of my videos. Hopefully they're seeing I'm transparent as possible. I don't really edit my videos because I want people to see raw footage of how things are done in the real world. When I'm cooking, things go wrong. Okay, I'm not the perfect chef, nor do I want to be. So I've seen videos where people are trying to explain to people how they cook something, for example, and make something, and their video makes it look like they're doing it in, for example, 10 minutes, where in reality it takes nearly triple the time. So people aren't seeing the true way of how things are done in the real world. And like I say, I don't edit my, for example, programs. Okay, sometimes the weights I'm trying to hit, I can't do that specific day. Okay, and I want people to see that sometimes people fail as well, and that's okay because that's a learning curve, and that's what I love about this type of activity. We always are learning, we're getting to know our body better. But anyway, I digress. So what I'm going to be doing is documenting exactly what I'm going to be doing during these next 4 weeks, which ultimately gets me to a peak of improving my aim of 4 key exercises. Those are the objectives of this 16-week mesocycle. So generally, I have a yearly plan. My year's plan is trying to perform the human flag. Okay, and obviously that macro objective is broken down into mesocycles, and this mesocycle is 4 months or 16 weeks, and those are broken down into what are called microcycles, which are just smaller, almost like milestones within that mesocycle. And this is the last of a 16-week program, which I started at the beginning of January. Now, whether I perform the human flag, by the end of the year, that's the goal. Hopefully it will get me there, but I needed to improve 2 key exercises, and that's pull-ups and dips, and those are my primary 2 exercises that I'm looking to improve. The other 2 are secondary, shortly behind those 2, and they are deadlift and squats because I love training heavy. And those are the 2 exercises I really want to improve. I'm hoping to eventually deadlift 3 times my body weight, and at the moment I am about 2.3 times my body weight, 2.4 I'm hoping by the end of this cycle. We'll see. But that's the goal, as I say, of the macro picture. So this particular peaking phase is focusing, like I say, on improving those 4 exercises, but the 2 key ones are dips and body pull-ups. So before I touch on what I'm going to do, let me explain what I've done and what I'm doing right now. I've got a couple of days where I've allowed myself complete rest, where I'm not exercising. All I'm trying to do is hit 10,000 steps each day just to make sure I'm active, keep that blood flowing. So whilst I'm going through these days off, I'm resetting my carbs. What I mean by this, and this is just a personal thing because I know how my body works. I've done this before and it paid off for me. So I'm hoping it will pay off again. And that resetting carbs is basically doing a couple of days without any carbs, and when I start my day 1, I ramp up the carbs a little bit, around 4 to 5 grams per pound of body weight, which puts me around about 400 grams of carbs. Now what I'm trying to do is get the benefit of an influx of carbs that will help me take the activity I've done on my day 1 and put those to use in the right areas of where I've worked. Like I say, I've done it before, it helped me, it paid off very well for me, and it really got my body in check and got me ready for a new phase. Now, I can't scientifically explain why this worked out for me. It may well just been in my head. I don't care if it was in my head, it worked. So therefore I'm going to do it again. Now, day 1 is easing into it. I've already worked out my percentages that I need to hit, but I'm going to start off by doing volume calisthenic exercises. When I say calisthenics, I mean for those dips and body pull-ups are considered calisthenics. I train them in a calisthenic way. This is a weighty calisthenics because I'm trying to improve the strength within them. So it's 5x5 on both those exercises. Then I finish off the day one by just hitting my whole body in a hypertrophy way, where I maxed out for one set. Okay. Now I think in fact I'm doing leg extensions and leg curls for 4 sets of 20 each superset, where I'm really putting them to the test. But I'm only training legs once a week, and that's on my deadlift and squat day. So I'm just trying to fill the gap with something that I feel that can benefit me, those exercises. But if I do something like a compound lift, okay, it's going to take me more time to recover. So those 2 exercises can push with higher volume, and that's why I'm doing those 2 with more than 1 set. But the rest of the exercises I'm doing with just 1 set. Now, something else I wanted to explain was resetting caffeine. Now, I've done a series of cutting out caffeine where I try to give my body a caffeine-free day, a caffeine-free week, my apologies, okay, where I could reset my caffeine levels. Now, I'm a massive coffee lover. I love coffee, but my coffees are very strong. Okay, I used to have 2 a day. I'm now cut it back to doing only 1 a day, and I'm trying to get the benefit of caffeine by resetting my levels. Okay, it would make, when I go back to the coffee, a little bit more potent, and I'm going to put it in before my workout, so I can try to obviously get the benefit of the caffeine before the workout, where I can be a little bit more on it, okay, where I wasn't necessarily getting that before. For those that have seen my stories, I train very early in the morning, so getting the benefit of caffeine, okay, would really do me good, where I can train, okay, more optimally at that time in the morning, okay. Now, squats and deadlift, I'm following our old program I used to do, which really did help me tremendously in improving those 2 lifts. And it's been a hell of a couple of weeks, I have to say, because that previous phase I've just finished really put my put those 2 exercises to the test for me. So I'm very excited that I got through it. Okay, did a lot heavier than I anticipated. I ended up doing a deficit deadlift of 180 kilograms, 2 sets of 5, I think it was, and it felt really good, and it was a high deficit as well. So I think it was a 3-inch plate or 2.5-inch plate, I think it was. So they are the 25 kilo bumper plates, okay, and it felt like an extremely high deficit, and being very tall, obviously it was a lot harder, but I got through it, and this peak phase is going to be exciting to see how I end up after those 4 weeks. I've taken out any conditioning for the peak phase. Now, when I say I've taken it out, it's not actually programmed in to the program, but what I will say is I play the conditioning, okay, exercises during a peak phase, okay, by how my body feels. So there's no obligation to do it because it's not in the program, but if I feel good and I feel like I can get some conditioning in, okay, where I can still recover, and that's the important part, is recovery during this peak phase. If I don't feel like I can recover from something, I'm not going to do it, okay, and I won't push it because that's not part of the program, okay, during this peak phase. But like I say, I want to keep fit, I want to keep healthy, okay, and I'd like to do conditioning, but there's no obligation to do it. So if I want to do it, I'll do it. Okay, maybe it's just jumping on a bike for an hour, okay, or half an hour, or however long I want to do, but there's no obligation. It's just there if I want it. Also as well, I'm going to be training core quite a lot, not my abs. Okay, I want to obviously boost this objective of this particular mesocycle, and abs I don't care about for now. It's only 4 weeks. I will train core, okay, that will help me in those 4 key exercises, okay. So again, just by doing this, it will help me with the recovery as well. If I'm aching, then I won't do core, okay, I'm taking those out. I'm going to be doing 4 meals, which, to be fair, okay, isn't new to me. I've been doing 4 meals, sometimes even 3 for the last couple of years now, okay, and they're going to be high protein after a workout. There's been a new study that's come out to suggest that you can actually absorb more protein after a workout than we first thought. So I'm going to be aiming for around 80 to 100 grams of protein after every workout, and it's primarily going to come from low fat sources. So I'll have my standard breakfast after a workout, but I'll add in a protein shake or something like 0% Greek yogurt, okay, where it's very low calorie for the amount of protein you're going to get. Okay, so rest of the day is going to be just hitting my protein target evenly in the rest of those meals. Okay, so 4 key meals, and this is something I'm going to talk about later. Okay, that in fact I think I've already done a video on it. Okay, I haven't released it yet on what really helped me with my diet. And that's by applying a certain principle that allowed me to figure out that traditionally what was first thought is you had to have obviously an equal amount of protein per meal, and you had to have 6 meals, and if you didn't do this, then you'll be wasting your gains in your workout. So or you can't trigger protein synthesis enough to grow muscles. But research has gone well above that, and it doesn't suggest that you need to do that anymore. You can actually eat a couple of meals a day as long as you're hitting your calorie target and your protein target, carbs and fats, then you can still grow muscle optimally, and this is what's good for me. So this is how I'm going to continue doing it. The rest of the program is going to be putting in carbs when I want them. I've done this for a long time. I know, when my body needs carbs or fats. I don't always get it right, but more often than not, I do. And I tend to do better by putting in carbs, using them as a tool more than just putting them in to hit a specific number. So therefore, that's how I'm going to do it. And I suppose that's it for now. So guys, follow me on my website. I'll be explaining everything I'm doing day by day, and like I say, if you want to reach out to me, guys, and hopefully some people have seen my programs I've put on my website for free. There's no obligation to sign up or pay for anything. They are 4 programs, one for 3 times a week, one for 4 times a week, 5 times a week, and 6 times a week, however many times you can make it to the gym. And if you want to follow them and ask me questions, guys, it's for free. I'll happily explain. I'll happily talk to you about anything on these programs. If you want advice, hit me up, guys. I am here for you. There's also hopefully some people have also seen. I've put some of the best programs I've ever done or got benefit from on my workout blog. Entitled The Best Programs I've Ever Done. Strange that, but you can see, I've explained everything I did. So if you want, again, a free program, I think there's 6 on there I put on. I can't remember if I included one or not. So there's 5 or 6 programs on there. Again, try them. As I say, I've literally tried and tested them. They are some of the best programs I've ever done, and got the best results from. So if you are interested in doing any of these, by all means, go on, download it and ask questions. Equally as well, if you want to ask me questions on what I'm doing, ask away, guys. Please feel free to speak to me. Also as well, you can see on my YouTube channel now I've got 2. I've got my healthy recipes. If there is anything you would like me to create for you guys, maybe there's something that you would love to have more of in your diet, but you don't because it's considered unhealthy, comment. Say you would like a healthier option of that particular dish, and I'll do my best to accommodate. So you can do that. I've got a second channel now called Coffee with Rob. I primarily had to set this up because the way my website's designed, I couldn't upload videos unless they were attached to another platform. So this is why I put YouTube Coffee with Rob, and now it's linked up to my Coffee with Rob section on my website, where I can now upload videos because I can link the 2 together. So you can follow me on YouTube or follow me on my website. I'll explain more on my website, but you are more than welcome to comment on either, and I will get back to you. Guys, a lot of people already know my background. If you've seen my website and read about me, you would know my passions, okay, what I'm skilled in, my background, and what my passions are. If you've got any questions on anything of these, or you would like me to explain something in these areas to you, so investing, financial markets, okay, tips on, I don't know, food intake, nutrition, recipes, if you want to know if I've seen a film, for example, or places to go and visit in London, okay, I'm just randomly picking out areas here, guys, talk to me, okay, I'm here for you guys. So guys, listen, all the best. You know where I am. I've already explained how to get to reach out to me, okay, and guys, I hope you follow what I'm going to be doing in this peak, okay. Wish me well, wish me good luck, okay, and we'll see if the program's paid off or not, okay. So guys, all the best, okay. I look forward to writing for you, and any questions you have, I'll be excited to get back to you, okay. Guys, all the best, take care.